friend finished the bottle of Coke in the fridge and didn't put the new one in. That's a moment, you know. Living with roommates. SMH. SMH. A warm Coke, yeah, exactly. And have this like buy two bottles of Coke and you get the glass as a gift. So we kind of stocked up on glasses there. A little bit. Very useful. Yeah, very useful for us here.
Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
The rule. And now he's also sleeping. And it's 12 already. Someone went DJing.
The best cereal is
That's the downside of having the beer delivery option.
Okay too.
Tell you that. I think he's having one of those seasons again. One of those. Let's see. Unlucky, unlucky. Yeah, after the blizzard stuff, I went a bit later, decided to wake up also later. That did work.
You been to Clint's recently? He get crushed under all that crap yet?
I felt kinda okay. I'm gonna have a friend visiting today too, on the way back home. And they're gonna be late. So kinda needed to get some extra sleep there. A little bit extra sleep. Because today gonna be some a late bit, I guess, seems like. No, we'll see. I kind of not sure actually. Maybe he'll just arrive and, you know, we all go to bed. I just don't have really that much time tomorrow because his plane is like 3, I think, or something. I need to preferably already be there, like, you know, a couple of hours prior. It's not gonna have a lot of time. I'm not gonna go grab some food. Gonna start later tomorrow because of that. Probably 4-hour game show already, like 1 p.m., 1:30 CET. Man's bread's so good. Fresh local bread and some local cheese. Very nice. Up at 6 even. Damn son. No, today was the alarm day. Need to finish the Diablo season finally. I forget about it. So I don't waste my evening time. End up going to bed late. Well, yesterday wasn't because of Diablo. Well, I mean, indirectly, I guess, because of the BlizzCon. Which ended up being not super worth watching anyway. To no one's surprise. I understand why they eat so much bread here in Armenia. I can do the same, even though I usually don't even eat bread that much. But this bread, I don't mind them. Good for economy too. So finish one of the quests here. Might as well, I'm here check. What else do we have around? I'll do some more quests in here too. I'll do some more of that question. Did I not? No, I didn't. The morning, man. All over the place. One sec. Post them stories, Didn't post one today. Today was quite nice.
You don't look so good. You should pay Doc Kayala a
Ooh,
visit.
Hughes. Alright. There we go. There we go. Bethesda makes a believable city. I think it goes to like many RPGs, especially that go like, you know, first, third person, where you can like closely inspect things. It's kind of hard to make like it super immersive. Just because you can't really make them in like the real scale, really. Well, unless it's like something like cyberpunk stuff, right? You just like make those huge cities, right? And then you just kind of like put more people on the street, and it kind of already seems like it's, you know, that's it. Even with Witcher? Well, maybe. That I haven't tried. Can't really judge. I guess kind of Gothic did too. Somewhat. But I don't know, I think it's more about immersion though. Like, can you immerse yourself into them and, like, kind of, you know, ignore some of those, like, scale things. And one sec, just gonna remove plate and stuff. Get regular water for later. One moment, sorry.
I was thinking about going for a hike outside the canyon. I remembered where we are and got a drink instead.
I've got applications in at ArcMight and Reliant, and I know most of the other applicants, so I think I'm a shoo-in.
I love you guys.
Good. That's the boss face. Did he just censor the name? Did I not notice that before? Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Like, who's Mr. Beekeeper face?
If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief
Yeah, kind
Pretorius.
of like didn't notice
She'll
it
help you out.
earlier in the alerts. Now I see. Hello, sir. Hello. How you doing? Hey, Rhubarb. Hello. All right, done. Sorry. The weird started this time. I would like the food and everything schedule. Oh, super sneeze. Just got like the whole scan day. That one almost flew out. with this sneeze. But I caught it. Feels good, man. Saved. I see boss face, I see. Hopefully. Yeah, today also kind of like was a little lazy. I guess. Somewhat.
Off-world? Well, if you like your destinations hot and dusty,
Not super, but
might as well
kinda.
covered.
Doing good overall. A nice productive morning. Weather is good to be outside, but who needs that? Who needs that anyway? And that's the store.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Sure. Something wrong, yeah?
For one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age. So that's why I just lay it out up front.
Let's see.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
See.
Gagarin. It was a military town until the end of the Colony War. Mechs were our specialty. Everyone always blabbers about Mars making the highest performance machines. But if you needed a system that wouldn't let you down in a pinch, you piloted a Gagarin. But that all dried up when the mechs were banned with the armistice. Now, we've got these new firms coming in. Arkmite, Centauri Mills. Claim they're here to revitalize the city. Which is funny, since their employees refuse to step foot in most of it.
I'll see.
Plenty more competition for stores like mine, that's for sure. UC had a lot more money to throw around in those days. During the war, I couldn't keep the shelves stocked. At first, because of all the demand. But later, because the Freestar Collective flotillas were so damn good at picking off UC merchant craft. But the biggest difference now? The quiet. Not just because most of the forges and mines shut down. It was the testing. Firms used to drive their prototype mechs out into the canyons, way beyond the city. But you could still hear the guns all the way from here. It was like, shoo, thunder. So when the thunder stopped, well, so did Gagarin in a way.
Let's see. Doc Michelle looking rough there, yeah. Hey Steven, good morning. How we doing?
Hard to not be nostalgic for a time when the city was in a better place. Though, knowing what we do now, with the costs of the war and all, probably better for everyone that Gagarin's moved on. May not be the prettiest stock, but you can count on every piece.
Sure. Let's sell. Alright, what do we have there? Some suits. And that way more. So we sell this. The deep core pack. So there's also blending with them environments. Ah, we should just sell it. Whatever. I'll find something better. A Leatherman. And anything else? No, it's selling stuff that is not blue or something. Well, except maybe this one. Let's see what that is. And this I need to try too. Did they also get another coachman or something? Geeky Kraken of Death. Dude, hello, do it. Why not? Flush it completely. Worst looking clothes and armor in any game. I mean, maybe not the worst, but yeah, for now, not looking crazy. Let's put it that way. Not looking very crazy. Oh, that's where they went, probably. Couple Equinox. A lot of Grendels. Now we start running Charity soon. It's not. Fine. Gear it. First resume it already crashed, damn son. Speedrun.
Another busy day in Gagarin Landing. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely? What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest,
They're
I
taking our
prefer
jobs.
that company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity.
He's secret,
Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. Fewer mistakes that way. We do short-term storage, long-term. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a warehouse. We do shipping. Enough said. You'd be surprised. Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub. It seems like every week we're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me, if this keeps up, we're going to need more robots.
Let's see.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, son.
Security's usually good about keeping it straight. Keep your eyes open at night.
A robot shall not harm a parcel.
Chronicles of the Mech Riders. It's a good title. You read it, right?
I'm not sure. I missed something.
Then let me explain. Action, adventure, heartbreak, humanity at its absolute most raw. Ever since I left the military, I've been thinking about writing chronicles. Interviewing other mech pilots about what it was like to experience the war strapped in. And what it's been like for us ex-pilots since mechs were banned.
Building the retro machine. Well, I mean, I have 2080. I already have a retro machine ready. Feels good, man.
Deployed from 2309 till the fleet got themselves blown to bits 2 years later, and the UC waved the white flag. I was at the Battle of Mars when the Free Stars dropped in to try and blow our industrial output to smithereens. If you've ever visited Sidonia and noticed it's still in one piece, that's my unit's work.
True, save true.
Well, in the bold future where the book's done and I don't have to track packages for a living anymore, I'll happily sign your copy. Now, what can I do for you? Sailing across the settled systems, hunting down all these other pilots, it's not going to be cheap. That's why I'm living in scenic Gagarin and not, say, downtown New Atlantis. Every spare credit goes right into the book fund. Of course, I don't exactly mind living in the same town where my mech was built either. But once I've got enough, I'm gone.
Oh, the game plan. Yes, there we are.
The armistice that ended the colony war put plenty of new laws into place, but the two big ones were no more xeno-weapons and no more mechs. You'll get into trouble for even having mech components on your ship on most settled worlds. So those of us that made our living piloting them were left without a purpose. Which is how I went from driving a 1500 horsepower battle frame to working in a shipping warehouse.
Classic.
When folks lose a limb, some get ghost sensations. Feel like the limb's still there. Well, imagine that across your whole body. When you're strapped in long enough, you and your machine, you grow to understand each other. What the machine can take and keep going, and what the human can. We'd even sleep in our mechs so we could deploy faster. And since they were a hell of a lot more comfortable than the cots the UC issued, you spent your life cradled in the arms of a war machine. That's what it's like to pilot a mech, and that's what I want to write about.
Starfield 2, I'm gonna get the power armor
So long.
that they're gonna call mech, I guess. But that also gonna be probably in like
Any ship
20
that
years
runs under crates
at
with
their
foot
pace,
is a win in my book.
I assume. Still need to get that Indiana Jones, the Elder Scrolls. Then maybe remember they have Fallout somewhere there too. Even the Elder Scrolls gonna get there, yeah. Sounds about right.
I'd kill for a nice cold boom pop right now.
Hip and drop yellow. How are we doing? Alright, that's back to the start.
The trick to the catwalk is just keep turning right. Get where you're going.
I'm Dr. Keala. Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup.
Those small benefits.
Oh, well, the UC subsidizes the costs of all services for its citizens, healthcare and beyond. Hard part is, you've got to earn your citizenship first, doing some job for the UC for X number of years. I got mine serving as a doctor in an at-need area, as they lovingly refer to Gagarin. Other folks, they've done it through scientific service, diplomatic posts. Heck, you could even go over and talk to Zenaida about joining the Vanguard. They'll get you your citizenship in no time
Zenaida?
flat. Or so says Zenaida.
Alright, passing by.
Oh, well, hello right back at you. If you're ever in need of medical services, you just let me know.
This one didn't teleport out.
I like helping people. I grew up around here, so I already knew basically all of my patients from day one. My parents both worked the mines, and I saw how hard that can be on the body. Made me want to help folks around here.
Let's see.
Don't be a stranger.
Yes, these two. So yeah, I figured later that it's kind of like a bit of a different thing. So still no
Apparently,
classic
the corporate
plus.
execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there? Good luck.
Oh, the Corpus want their own catwalks, them son.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up at chunks.
That's one of the Corpa guys, then. One of the Corpa structures.
Some of the other executives and I have been looking to form a town council. Ensure everyone's voices are heard in city matters. The locals would be invited, of course. It's the loudest voices that get the most attention. I doubt most Gagarinites, Gagarinians. Well, the people here don't mind us, is what I'm saying.
Destiny's Divide, eh? No, that be. Some like the competitive card stuff or something.
Real scorcher today, isn't it?
You another investor on a tour or something?
Interesting, alright. Have to clean. That was fast though.
Real scorcher today, isn't it?
Szépen jó PC. Destiny's Divide. Maybe I actually saw that one. I don't know, like the problem with the like multiplayer card ones is that if they don't have enough, you know, Steam, they just get canned at some point later. So you kind of want sort of to stick to those that will stay around a little.
You think you're hot? Try wearing security.
So I think I would probably maybe return to like Runeterra if I would want some of that competitive card action. That probably would be my choice.
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie's. She and I are gonna have problems.
That was the future priority catwalks there. I can sprint here properly. Ludicity got me confused with that one. Ludicity is the other way around. On shift he started walking. A monster safe. Giga Kraken. Have extended magazines. Right here. See, stay true. True. Before it explodes or something. Okay, it didn't. That's nice. The super drop PSA. There you go, bro, you go. Still 3 more. Alright, triple. Not triple, not gonna work here. Which is annoying. Alright, no, actually, no, we have 1. Okay, that might work then. Yeah, don't goof there, eh? Well, actually, I guess not. That will do. We pick the problems, we pick the solutions. Hallucinogen. Component for crafting. That's something that will be not very nice to carry around. This we can't. Good, eh? Didn't look like an expert log, yeah. Well, I mean, it just adds a lot of options there. You can get kind of bamboozled there. And they pretty much look the same, just add more layers. So you might use something on the early layers that will be needed in the later one. Then you get yourself locked. I assume kind of no point. This I'm not gonna make though. No, I can. Another master. Already caught me stealing. Who?
You're making things harder for yourself.
Oh, come on, brother. Where? We're even. Nice, good job, bro. Keep going.
UC security, stop right now.
Hey there, good morning.
UC security, stop right now.
Come on, man.
Don't be stupid. Stop now.
Come on. Who even, like, saw that? It's maybe from there. Doubt it. Can we? Get some of this in. And what else was yanked? That's the resources. Okay, Yuguza. Before I gotta search my ship too. Store all resources. Should be it, I guess. God, we have only one left. I need to buy some. Actually. Let's see. How many times do you? Do it. Do it. There they are.
UC security, get back here now.
Could be. Kidding you. So I'm gonna stay there in camp. Come on, dude. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? This one's gonna wait now. What's up?
Stop, in the name of the law.
The officer there. Corp is stealing the water. Let's see. Oh no, he's going. Yeah, fine. Give me that bounty. A leather bed.
Man, could I use a vacation? Looks like you've got some fines to clear up. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been
Sure.
authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Sure, bro. Let's go.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Hey, window. Oh, that. Guess someone saw me from kilometers away. Taking some loot. Come on.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Sure, bro.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
The commando.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Who?
I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into.
Damn, the mess.
That's all you
Sort of
need to know
dollars.
now.
$40 fine. Nice.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Looks like you spent several years dabbling in industry and finance. It's a far cry from where you are now. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande.
The window
I'm
is saying.
in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do? United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do? UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. Are we really playing
Hey,
this game?
Buchanan.
The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Maybe you'll tell me something new.
On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure. No, no you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford. Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Oh boy. A lot of money there, eh?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any cost that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say?
Cool areas to explore. Yeah, well, not sure about super cool and everything. There are some at least.
If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Sure, fine.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble.
Still my gun and everything. Some grenades even.
I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go.
Dude, secret, do it.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
Pardon.
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
No one called doing crime at that, son.
All right. This is as far
Well,
as
I'm
I
not sure
go.
who did this
Take the
time,
lift
to
up
be
to
honest.
ops. Commander Ikonde should be waiting for you.
Not sure who did catch me here this time, though. So there was no one there.
Hey. Yes?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
Not even his final form there, I see.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Can we take this
Good.
one?
I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously hauling it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Sure. How do we get the contraband in, though?
Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back.
Sure.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Exactly what they are. 40 even. 40? In the bumfuck nowhere, where nowhere would even see me, and somehow someone did. Took some walls through some floors, I'm not sure how.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
Sure.
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Sure.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation.
About the smuggling portion.
Get out of here.
That is more interesting.
Good luck.
That is more interesting.
For your own safety, Nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Sure.
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. Then you do what you have to do. The Crimson Fleet has the potential to kill hundreds, even thousands of people per year. If it takes a few deaths to maintain your cover, then so be it. But only as an absolutely final resort.
Come on,
This is
Chris.
not a licensed killing spree.
Got the
Understood?
permission.
That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Sure.
You have your orders.
Excuse me. Yes? What? Okay. Hello.
Let's see. How do we do the contraband part? This us. We get the entrance though. I think it's the wrong quest right now, right? For some reason. Yep, probably. Classic.
Howdy.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess.
See, so guys, see, they got you there. They got you there. Easy coomers.
Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find. Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. Haven't you been paying attention? Our goal here is the complete eradication of the Crimson Fleet. In order to do that, we need to dismantle them piece by piece from within. If you bring me evidence, we can make arrests and slowly drain their resources. Think of it as a death by 1,000 tiny cuts.
Sure.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death
and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Sure.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Well, that's just it. You're not career military, are you?
Guy just turning around there.
You're completely out of pocket during this operation. You'll be paying for your own supplies and other unexpected incidentals. So, if I were you, I'd stop asking questions and accept the compensation.
Sure.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Yeah, what if I get caught with this?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble.
I see.
Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Let's see, window SC. Didn't turn enough.
Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Sure.
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Now we can go. There is so... no scanning for the contraband at least then. Well, that makes it more clear. Retrieving the companions actually there. I guess that kind of already did work. Sorta. Oh boy, Vasco is oh.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle. I shall resume my normal duties. Hi. Please, yes, Captain. I am right behind you.
Carry there, bro. It's supposed to be packaged. That sound kinda weird. I guess the fun is on his post there. Seems like over there, bro. Get up.
It's my
Oh, there
second
he is.
favorite thing in the galaxy. Next to reading about you.
Alright, fine, let's go. Well, let's follow this mission, I guess, for a bit. See what happens. Hey, Rajan, good morning. Alright, and we go. We go where, come on, back. Well, let's see. On the scan on this one. Survey data, Ooga. Easy life. Alright, Sidoni is shooter. More skills. Let's see. Off we go to Mars. Alright. Thank you guys, thank you.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
All good, eh?
Scan complete.
All clean.
Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
We good, eh? Now, will we have enough persuasion, I wonder? I need like one more success just to level it up, basically. And we'll be fine.
If you are in need of weapons, there is a UC exchange office located in Sidonia.
Let's see. Gosh, Lena, though. So far, so good.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's see. Yeah, you kind of get to the orbit, I think. Yeah, it is a little big. Yeah, tell you that. I guess I actually can sell it from his inventory then. Fine.
I will await your next order.
It's a little big. Yeah. Some extra loading, some extra movement. At least when you get in the system, I guess, or actually maybe to the orbit, actually. They need to check you for the contraband and everything. And then you're gonna go for the landing. I wonder if we'll get an opportunity to check our persuasion. Maybe her checks are not that big, though. Let's see. They have some trading authority there. The quick travel simulator, yeah. They don't have the terminal for that here, I see.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Oh, do we really need to? Oh, there it is. There is a kiosk though, Alright, we're selling. Oh, this we're testing though. Are we selling ship inventory? Extend mag boosted. Extend mag modified. That's the difference. That's more expensive actually. Short battle. Souls extended. Withdrawal magazine there. Oh, it's Eon and Solstice. Alright, see, we can use some of that. Let's test some new stuff. Sell some of this. And nice, Steve, nice. The bottom. Oh yeah, the boosted deep core. My favorite genre. Collection of apparel. Got something new there. Yeah, can I sell? Well, actually, I guess I need your inventory. Where are you?
Hello. I am ready to commence a trade.
Sell this. I get this to helmets. Some big helmets they have there. Ground crew. Damage from medelmaus. Whatever. So I'll get some of this here. Still doesn't shoot though. How much ammo do I need to give you?
I will see you at a later
Seemed
time.
like that was the right ammo to give. Huh? Clearly it didn't work though. Actually, let me see. Do you have... Oh, you don't, I guess. Unlucky. To get the lockpicks. Already? Oh, this one is expensive. Ah. Let's see how it is. Damn, their gear is quite something. Alright, alright. I like what I see. Gotta get some easy monies. See, Steve, alright. At least something's good about it. At least something's good about it, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can pull some persuasions here. Kennedy. Vasco, relax.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe.
Always nice to kick back in the broken sphere after a long
33 hours without accident. Feels good, man.
Idea how far we've traveled. How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock. We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids.
It was
at
just a
home.
couple of
We
nests.
can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate for a while. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Talk to Corp, eh?
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right. Screw this.
Let's see. definitely go check here. Shooting someone, the number actually changes, I see. The governor. Governor, let's see. Have any work?
I hope your day is going well. Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst?
Just chilling there. Suppose I don't.
I see. Well, luckily, Governor Hurst enjoys visitors, and his schedule is fairly empty at the
Easy.
moment. I see no problem with it.
What a nice guy.
You're very welcome.
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do. Hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? I can answer your general questions about Sidonia, but nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars.
See. The donate first, let's see. Classic. Donations for exactly.
You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine.
What a twist.
Even though I'm a UC appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties.
Classic.
The money goes right back into the local economy. You see?
Take on Sidonian politics.
I'm sorry, I can't, but if you have any other questions about Sidonia, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, I should get back to what I was doing. Standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them. I'm sure you understand.
I don't like to speak politics, I see.
Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining
So that on the entrance.
you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help. Well, I've been appointed governor, going on 20 years now, I believe. Every day, I am passionate about serving the hard-working people of Mars. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United Colonies a shining beacon of hope for humanity. If you ask me, there's nothing better than that.
Piranha Bytes doing the Piranha Bytes stuff there, I see.
You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the galaxy? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest-to-goodness space travel truly possible. And to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout the United Colonies. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Sidonia, there would be no United Colonies. Sidonia is not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of Earth. But if you're not here for work, and you're looking to kill some time, I'm told the Martian surface is great for hiking. Beautiful scenery, assuming you like shades of red. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spear is as good a local watering hole as any.
Oh, fine, let's go. Politics time.
That's cute, but not enough. If you're not sure how much, you probably can't afford it. And at this point, I'm not sure I'd accept it from you.
Got lucky.
Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
Unlucky. How much was that exactly? I see.
Sidonia's a great place to
We'll
open
get
up
there, we'll get there.
Goodbye.
Farming more crushes there, hello? I see. Another one.
Orange, everything's red. Orange as far as the eye can see. Start to wear on you.
Should be somewhere here then. Oh yeah, the trade authority.
Take
The
your
rule.
time and ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help. Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
Make a trade, sounds good, huh?
Yo, this dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right?
Sounds sus.
Oh man, no, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book.
Hey, Nick, good morning.
Cool. That's what we do here.
Oh, we're gonna sell you more shit. Ooh, that's a lot of credits, actually. I like what I see. Alright, let's see. Do you have some picks? I assume not really. That is very unfortunate.
See you around.
These invoices aren't going to review themselves.
I mean, I guess we could try that for now. I need more picks though. Kinda short on that.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Sure. Technical speech time.
You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Captain, Do you require my assistance?
Why would we need your assistance there, brother? Not yet.
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Yeah.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Come on, goose. Thanks, Janelo. How we doing, man?
Thought we'd struck oil.
What are you doing, Alright, we need some Digipix traders, dude. That would be very good, Some there, alright. Not the residential we go, I guess, alright. Gotta beat some lads, we'll see though, we'll see if we will. Maybe we can avoid that. We kinda don't want to really, Some of the miners are chilling here. Go with him there. See, they say. Catch up on all that rest there. I mean, why not? Sometimes you need that.
If you need a quiet spot to think, community center's a good place.
Sure.
Just passing through.
What's up here?
I need some advice.
Of course, my child. I'm here to help.
If you were pressured into making a promise, is it wrong to break it?
I see. Is this person someone you care about?
You might say that. It's complicated.
Then I think you should do what's in your heart. But you should let the person know why. If you care about them, then you owe them that much. A strong community is stronger than any higher power. Why, hello there. What can I help you with? Have you come to seek assistance from the House of Enlightenment?
The House of Enlightenment. House of Enlightenment.
Yes. The Enlightened serve as a community-centric institution, much like a traditional church, but without religious faith. For it's the community and faith in one another which is important, not adherence to a particular religious dogma. We're here to serve the Sidonia community in many ways. While we don't have a belief in a greater power, we have faith in humanity that people will always strive to better the human race. As a community, we come together to help those in need. Food, shelter, basic amenities. We'll provide because that's what people do for one another.
Prefer my religion with more religion in it. I'll leave it for now.
Well in your travels.
For now. The bags.
Nothing like fresh air filters, am I right?
Can you believe some people
Selling
just
some
throw
food.
stuff away when it gets old or busted? Hi, welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop.
We are the
I
Kurpa.
apologize if I'm a little distracted.
Well, I got the
I'm
fan,
currently dealing with a
we
little
got
issue, but
parents,
please
and we
let
got
me know if there's
the
anything I
bounty
can
on
do
us
for you.
still. Help with the
You
issues,
have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened.
Probably did.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an older ship and it may have had a minor leak. But I know there's a problem with pirates out there. This was Eric's first real piloting job and I'm worried they could tell he was easy pickings or something. Could just be my overactive imagination. If all else fails, I'm probably going to, but I'd rather not. That ship? I bought it from a sketchy dealer because it was all I could afford. Seemed too good to be true. I'm not sure now it was entirely legit. So,
Oh, what a
you
twist.
see the problem with contacting SysDev.
Sure enough.
Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
Got no promises on that one.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
Hurt? Well, I mean, a little
Feel
bit, I
like I'm
guess.
a bit in over my head.
Yeah, one sec.
My
I
stock
don't
may
think
be
she
low,
has
but
that.
the prices are high. I mean, good. The prices are good.
Maybe you do. Gotta do it. We can grab them or something, I guess. They wanted the ship too, huh? Actually, let me take it. Wait a second. Wait a second. I thought I had one. On the ship too, huh? They clear stuff from the ship. Just didn't take stuff from me. Not really. It actually kind of does seem like it. Let's see. I'm way too comfy there. Did they just like, got all the stolen stuff from my ship?
Something I can help you with? Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
What you talking about even?
Adler, Adler. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now, okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Let's see if this will work.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know.
So this sounds fun. Game +1 here. Let me go in this one and then try another yellow there.
I guess
Alright.
I'm only putting off the inevitable. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to
There
put
it
him out
is.
of debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
And that's how my parents ended up.
That's good. There it is. Gotta crunch the bodies there indeed. Still have one level up, but actually the security coming soon, so I'm gonna save that one for now. Which I still need some pigs though. Oh, we can go just from here. Alright. Some extra shifts paid back. Problem solved, eh?
Mine takes all taps.
Yep.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that.
Kind of deja, yeah.
If you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. Alright. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Nice. I got that too. Estrella at Europa.
Hello.
I will get there too. doubt that one has some digipics there.
Here on Mars think I'm overbearing, but what they don't
Yeah, where
know
did we stop though? And still the evidence everywhere.
is that I've saved this operation from being shut down.
Okay, the evidence we'll need to get
Just can't stay away, huh?
somewhere else. Have anything here, brother? If we can get this one. Yeah, the evidence. That seems a little ballsy in this one, though. These guys not gonna care probably since it doesn't show stealing. I wonder if he knows, huh?
Neva, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Soul system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adler, and let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a stink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay, take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback, just like I promised.
What is this bullshit? This is half. Half of what you promised.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
Two things, Adler. And I'm gonna make this simple enough so even a total imbecile like yourself can understand. One, I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again, and I'll shove my knife so far up your ass that people will mistake you for a unicorn.
Okay, sorry,
That
Neva.
sounds quite
We'll
far.
make it work. Here's the rest.
That's more like it. I'll see you in a month.
Let's see how it is, huh? We got some of it at least. So the digipigs though, let's see what else was there. Oh yeah, this one I need to find. Spacer activity, rovers. Oh, this is actually Sidonia too. Let's go. Back to the residential. Where the hell are farming them crushes there? Farming all them crushes, huh?
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends. 20 years
That's
ago,
exactly
I moved
the
to Sidonia
letter.
on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have. Still doing things by hand, huh? I keep telling her she needs to act her age, not the stone one. But some people think being difficult builds character. Oh well. Let's see what she wrote. Oh no. I hope this doesn't mean... No, not quite. But the way this reads, I don't have much time. I need to go see her. If she's really on death's door, then this could be my only chance. Thank you for bringing me this.
Let's see. Quite some time since number 7, yeah. The progress is there.
I'm trying to cut down on terror
If
brew,
you
but
know anyone in need of food or shelter, please send them my way. The Sanctum Universum will provide.
That doesn't... Probably because of her costume there. That looks kind of weird, huh? Standing there that way. Alright, where we get them pigs though?
Faith in God is what brought us to this house.
Might say that.
Hey there.
It's complicated.
Then I think you should do what's in your heart.
I swear that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Some stories for that.
There are many stories in films about demons, ghosts,
The Marine barracks and the restrooms there.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
The Lukes.
How it goes?
There's even Lukes around here. Impressive.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Let's see. What else can we get that? Look, that guy actually is traded now. Cafes at the personal emotes. But you can use another chance now. Let's see. The After 7 TV. All the third party things need to kinda step up their game, I guess.
What's up? Yeah, I don't have any other work right now, so piss off. You want to know about Neva, huh? Okay, let me think. You ever heard of the galactic cannibalism phenomenon? No? See, that's when two galaxies collide, and the bigger one basically swallows the smaller one. Then the bigger one just moves on. It keeps getting bigger and angrier and roams through space looking for other galaxies to absorb. Neva Mora is 10 times worse than that. Don't mess with her. Don't give her any bullshit. Don't try and rip her off. And whatever you do, you better not betray her, or she will absolutely swallow you whole, and there won't be an atom left. Other than that, she's all right.
Second forehead, alright.
What the hell do you think I'm going to do with the stuff? I'm going to flip it and make a ton of money. You think Carl's booze addiction was bad? These Deimos dusties will blow their entire paycheck to get zoned. Honestly, I consider it a public service. After all, I'm charging them less than a ticket to Neon.
It's kind of not
Remember,
better than needed,
you owe
huh?
me big for getting your foot in the door.
Let's see about that.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
True.
What's your poison?
It's the only booze you have, actually. I see. The Beertini. I'll see. You already mixing stuff. Mixture of beer and vodka. Definitely an acquired taste. That is indeed true. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
The sneaky robots. Then to get more bounty. Well, see, make anything super useful here, though. this game didn't have it. Actually, let me see.
Lots of stuff. Just that. Sounds
Sometimes
like
it's kinda weird, in terms of the location for that. Yeah, there it is. Didn't it show before? We need that. We did that.
Yo, stay good out there.
Time? Well, well. Look what the Martian winds blew in. I'm in what you might call the Special Liaisons Department. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organizations that tend to fly below the radar, that's where I step in. I keep my own hours and the pay is good, so who the hell am I to complain? You bet your arse we do, love. You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city, scrambling to use their profit shares to pay their bills. If they have a thin month in the mines, the credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything people want to sell. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. Not that I'm admitting to anything, of course. Sure. Mission boards where you should go if you're looking for your
Do you have any
jobs. You'll tend to find them at local watering holes near spaceports, like the Broken Spear here.
Okay, Broken Spear, I see.
Well, it's been fun.
Good to know. I still wouldn't mind to buy some more Digipigs though. Irish made it to space, yeah. Sounds like it.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Very fun job indeed, huh? He has a point. Where's gear? Press recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to public relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. Should be aware quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. I encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact the IT to confirm their setup is secure. A reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. I'm getting some gameplay time there in between. Hello, feels good.
Sometimes I feel like it's amazing how smoothly
so
our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues.
Somehow I don't trust it, sir.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Face of the boss. July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 Arbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Cydonia region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, tendency to perceive specific meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or a random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for Betty to this day. Just see the face. Randomly.
Before you say anything, no, Mars is nothing like Earth. Heck, even Earth is nothing like what Earth used to be.
Not yeah. Nice, Nick, nice. Glad you enjoy it. Glad you enjoy it.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
That do be impressive, eh?
Hey, you buy from me, maybe I can give you the same discount I give to locals. Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So, please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Sure. Any deals, eh?
Do I have any good deals, you say? Friendo, I am full of good deals. My prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away, but I may find ways to work with you. For example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring me these, I give you credits, and we make deals.
Don't you think it'd be good for them to spend some time away?
The UC, my employer, they try to furnish my exchange with plenty, but other planets, they need more, so we need to make do with what we get. But me, I have other ways of getting goods to sell, and so I do. I get a little bit of this and that from here and there, and that is how I provide for you and me. You understand?
Sure.
Ah, yes, it is the accent. I have been asked this before. Do not worry, I take no offense. From a very young age, I spent most of my life among the stars, aboard one ship or another. I picked up many ways of speaking, many languages. Because of this, the way I speak sounds strange to some, but that is the price I pay for knowing all the languages I do. Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be. Ship services tells me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long.
No, we can check. Why not?
Just various crates of supplies. Nothing unusual. You see what I have in stock, yes, friendo? More of that. The people here, they need their supplies. And I need to sell them supplies. And without that shipment, neither can happen, right? What happened? I don't know. The ship was marked as approaching, then it landed somewhere out there, and that was the last I heard. Did it crash? I hope not. But maybe, yes it did. That would be terrible. My shipment would be ruined. And the ship's crew. Oh, how tragic. What if? But we must not assume. We must be sure. And we must get my shipment. That is also important. Let's not forget. Please, no. Have you ever dealt with them? I have. Too much bureaucracy. Everything takes too long.
Classic, classic.
You could do this for me much faster. And you seem better equipped than I to deal with any problems you may find on board.
Sure.
You could? Yes? This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken. Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say.
We can do that.
You did not find my cargo ship yet, I take it? Take
Just
a look.
want to buy stuff. Have to wait a bit. Well, I guess he doesn't sell it though. And no such part in his inventory. Alright, sure.
Be safe out there.
See, let's see. The pain, the pain. How did you even get that far in the game though? Goddamn crashes, man. I'm surprised it didn't even flush it way sooner with all the crashing, though. I'm not sure if I would have patience for that. Totally not on stream, that's for sure.
Need the work done?
No. Not exactly. Alright, let's see. Okay, how far is that? Quite far, huh? That might be faster. Don't need to go that far. Still need to let back.
Back among the stars, as a heavenly celestial.
Enter the ship. Alright.
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to impress.
Well, let's see what happens here. Get some scanning. Hey Axer, good morning. How we doing, man? Can we get this one actually? Do we need some special stuff for it? No, we can. That's a big freighter, huh? Let's see what's in. How's it going, Oxer? How's your day going? Them leeches. That's a lot of them too. Some toast and butter. Boog. That toast. Love to see it. Whole bunch of gear. That we'll sell later. How about we try this here? I think I did store all the ammo actually. Let's see. That's unit ammo. I guess not really. Alright, let's see. Time to switch the game, yeah. That's what I was to do, I guess. Just finish it faster. See, actually, I say. Getting too old for that shit already. Gun could be a bit better. With some mods and stuff though. Flamethrower would be more nice there. CXRSC and the boomer reflexes even. Happens. Let's go with this one. Remarkably intact.
I believe.
Cargo for damage, already. Heat leech squirms out of the container, drops to the ground. Started shooting again. Nice, Oscar. Good job. He back. More nutrients there. Just go and do it. Actually, because yeah, the aim down side is better. Well, don't seem that much better there. Oh, that's good, huh? That was some more Poor guy. Disrespecting the dead. Can take some digipics. That would be very nice. I don't really think we will here.
Final log for Jobber, logistics ship A2. Job number 146789. Beginning descent into Mars airspace towards Sidonia. try for the emergency landing. Shit! All two just vented. Life support is failing rapidly. Alert Galvin. Get your suits on and strap in. We're in for a rough landing. What about? Don't worry about me. Hurry! Go! I'll be right behind you as soon as I set the ship to land.
That probably didn't go that well. I yanked all the energy from the ship. Didn't check for them heat leeches. The flushing time, hello. And to build a retro PC there, yeah. And to play them games, well, actually, I guess I'm inside here. Actually flushing it. Insane. Insane. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's an interesting spawn. Thanks, dude. Under the deck. Not on it. I don't think there's fast travel from here, but still. Why? Can you even get up? Oh, we can. Nice. Magic. Yeah, we're supposed to get up there. Didn't even explore the whole cargo freight. Can't be Dragon Age 2 that is crashing. Damn, son. Why you hating? Yeah, but yeah, I guess that would be a little less sad. Just wait for Dreadwolf. That also probably gonna be crashing. As per all modern releases. And just less frequent, probably. A little less frequent.
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them. Marching orders, food orders, all orders. Just let me get my stool.
Let's see. Lift off, then land back again, right next to it. Just get some loading screens, because why not? Found the way. Now what is the way? And then the game plan. Just need to do nothing. Sounds like that would work. Fiesta, yeah. The old Fiesta, man. No fast travels, no fast travels for you directly. Actually, maybe that fast travel I could try myself there. I'll test at some point since I already unlocked some areas. Maybe that would do. Medical.
No, welcome back. Will you tell me the word on my ship? Oh, no. I hope they did not get into my cargo and ruin anything. As for the crew, I assume dead, yes? That is too bad. Too bad. But you found the ship and its cargo, and that is good at least. I will send someone to retrieve it now that you made it safe. Thank you. Maybe I will have more jobs for you. If you want.
Sure. Always down.
Hey, friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal.
Actually,
Just
we can.
a reminder, I also buy junk you don't need anymore.
We actually do have some of that. We actually do have some of that there. Steam version was even worse, I see. Crashed again as you started fighting. Depson. That doesn't sound like fun playing that.
I've always got work to do. Oh, wait. You mean more work from me for you? As a matter of fact, I do. You know how I have that shh business on the side? Well, I could use some help acquiring more goods to sell. How would you feel about obtaining them for me? Well, I can't say for sure. I doubt these people will give their equipment over willingly, you see. But maybe, well, you seem the clever type. Maybe you can get in and out with no notice, and they will never know. Of course, I can't say for sure. My buddy only tells me where to find them, not how to get what I need.
Sure.
No. Well, they may not be entirely legitimate, but I assure you, they're not exactly illegal either. You'll be obtaining equipment from renegades, enemies of the settled systems. So really, you're doing everyone a favor.
Sure.
Excellent, friendo. I have a buddy who gives me information on where to find renegades throughout the stars, and I will give this information to you. You will go there and get the items I need from them. One thing, though, I don't want to hear details on how you get them, but you will likely need to use force, so be careful. And try not to damage the merchandise.
Use some force.
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous work sites.
That we can do. Secret, I see. When it's supposed to be out. Is it coming soon, eh? Let me check here actually. They do magically have them too. They do. Did they just... Bro, we're buying, not selling. Why didn't... Like when you don't need that? Come on, brother. For real. No, buy. Yeah, they don't sell anything, of course. Well, that's why. A Drakensang. Damn son, that's some dang shit right there. And that's the way to ding stuff. Let's just hope to the cockpit there. Way faster. Come on.
Oh my god, I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Well, fine, let's go see where that is. See what they say. Almost done.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled systems? Well...
Alright, that one was... wait, really? Do we need to talk with the guy first? No, abandoned weapon station. Where'd that be? That's somewhere far. Level 60. So I guess we'll wait with that for a little longer. Tour. And where is this? This a little closer at least. Let's see. There the Triton is.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends, after all.
State your business or stay away. He's indisposed. You're speaking with Captain Gustavo Valencia, and the ship is under ecliptic control.
What's that?
We're mercenaries. We get paid to solve problems no one else wants to take up. Much like yourself, I imagine.
Hey, Boofin, hello.
Interesting. We'll talk. Here on board, where I have my crew to back me up. Be aware that if you try anything, we will not hesitate to fire on you. You may come aboard.
Let's see. Sounds kinda sus. Nice, Steve, nice. What's for breakfast?
I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
I bet they will.
Hey now, that's close enough. Better think twice before starting trouble. What exactly do you want here? Yeah, and what do you have to say about it? We're getting
Even more.
paid to deliver it back to the trifle owner, and I don't think that's you.
I swear, it's like I said, that's Jade's ship. I was there when she bought it.
Hey, shut up and let the adults talk. Now, where were we before this interruption?
We don't make mistakes. Our employer is very reputable. This ship matches the detailed description we got. We know we've got the right one. Look, it's possible there's more to this. Maybe someone else stole it, offloaded it, and your friend bought it.
Most likely.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. We're doing our job here. So, unless you've got something else to propose, we'll be taking this ship in. Our employer will handle the pilot. I'm not
This one.
convinced this is a good idea.
So this one is, we have 3 turns, and we need to get 6 here. I don't think he really cares about that much.
I guess they'd never have to know.
Don't seem like a complete piece of shit kind of dude. Ah, come on, dude. Well, I mean, we need to yell at this one.
Sure. Just give me a chance to think about it. You know what? Fine. I'll tell our guy the ship's gone. We get paid either way. This ain't worth the trouble. Just be extra careful out there. If my client ever finds out the truth, we may meet again. And I won't be so cordial. You can untie your pilot and let him take the damn ship. I'm done with this headache.
The mechanic can be a little bit piggy. Again, we get the chances. The rolls.
Thanks. I thought that was gonna be it for me. I can't believe you worked out that deal. Jane's gonna be happy to get her ship back. They said they've been looking for this ship for months, ever since it was reported stolen. I don't know who it belonged to, but they clearly wanted it back bad enough to call them mercs, not Sistef. Must have had some way of tracking it. Followed me from Mars until we were nowhere near Sistef, I guess? Or just my own bad luck.
Sure.
Yeah, good call. I guess I'll stay here with these guys until their ship returns, and I'll meet you back at Jane's.
Can I go with them? Alright, fine. You're cool. Actually, there's something else here.
Don't make me regret the deal we made.
I still can't believe what
fine.
happened.
Fine. Yeah, the chance-based system is kinda not my jam usually. Not exactly my jam. Get insane skadden. Extreme environment. The deep freeze temperature.
I love you guys.
Sure. Sure it. And welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. How we doing? True danger, true. Could be. Let's see. A little cold, CSC, get well soon, Face this weekend, time to get some rest, I need to go residential for this. Tasty loot there. I mean, not false.
I need to go see my
Loot there is indeed quite tasty.
So, what's the news?
Got him.
So what happened? Who took it? It was stolen? Oh, jeez. I guess it really was too good to be true when I bought it. Anyway, I'm super glad you found my ship and saved Eric. It's more than I could have hoped. I'm glad I asked you instead of relying on Sistef. I never would have seen the Berry Mule again if I did that. No! I mean, I knew the deal I got on it was too good to be true, instincts be damned. I probably should have thought about it more, but I had to jump on the offer because my business means everything to me. Yes, I know better now. Well, first of all, I'm gonna count myself lucky. Then, I'm gonna continue building this business. Now that I've got a functioning cargo ship and a pilot, I can really start to bring in some good merchandise. You've done me a real solid here.
Until they
There's really
return
nothing I
again.
can do to fully repay you for what you did. Here's what I can afford to pay you. And on top of that, I'll see what I can do to lower the price of anything you want to buy from me. Thanks again.
Let's see what you have there.
Can you believe
Nothing
some people
good.
just throw stuff away when it gets old or busted?
I think we checked before.
I've probably got something here you'll like.
That's good. Huh? I'll take it.
Well, you got the ship back, and I think I'm just gonna lay low for a bit, just in case. Oh, to be honest, I'm a little spooked by the ordeal. I don't have to start over from scratch, and that's great. So, thank you, again. As soon as we're ready, Eric will be back to making runs, and hopefully, he'll have learned a thing or two. Maybe I'll even upgrade the Berry Mule with more defenses. Might not be a bad idea, you know? Just in case.
Sure. What else do we have there? Alright, that one was waiting for now. I get some of this. Altair. Oh, with this one, can do that. Actually, you know what? Let me see. That one there somewhere. Unexplored route. I'm gonna spend some fuel of that, alright. I don't need that then. Yet. Yeah, I can get some little jobs here too. Some deliveries on the way. Let's go. But that guy got restocked, let me see.
It's hard not to work.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia. Cool. That's what we do here.
Got anything? You did, nice. Very good. Couple more looks.
Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after a long day.
And the loading screens, yeah. All over the place.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always gonna be plenty of work.
The bounty clearance. Ah, it's the one where you can see. Alright, let's see. Do we have parcels and mail to Titan? That shouldn't be far. 150 kilo. Can take that. 260 iridium. Crimson Fleet Hunt and Detroit. Could take some of that, I guess. A little bit of shooting. Get a little bit of retail. Level ups there. Just took the jobs to finish them. I don't even mind. Getting XP for taking quests, I guess. Seems good to me. The screen. There's gonna be another one. There goes another one there. Just fast travel in this one, and you still get the same loading screen delay. Another one. Now. There's gonna be another one. The engine composition. The placement seems quite nice.
It's very rude of the universe to not welcome you with fireworks when you arrive in space.
So now we have the Titan one. Wasn't Titan, right? Deal. There it is. Oh, we were not Trident before. Titan here this time. And more loading screens. I think we're done here. Oh, we actually aren't because it's another loading screen. At that point, considering space is completely cosmetic, might as well just like fast travel everywhere instantly.
And down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Sure. Well, I just wanted to deliver the cargo. And assume that we did. Yeah, they're done. Guess we can check though. Let's go here, Boog.
Damn power's on the fritz again. Joyce always seems to need help clearing
I can't
ice off the
imagine
equipment.
living here. These people sure
Now that's
are
new.
patient.
Before here. That's the one. Got them chunks. Even on Titan. This one. Bruh. Really? Not showing me the door.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Alright, I guess. Sure.
I love this moon and its people. Oh, hello there. Are you here about the
Send that
brownouts?
dink
It's
later
usually the
there.
only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here.
Sounds
You
like a
have no
problem.
idea. Worse, I'm stuck up here overseeing the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out there and take care of the problem. Did you see those huge wind turbines out there on your way in? They're our primary source of power generation. Titan's strong winds provide an almost constant source of power, as long as we can keep the machinery from icing over. Well, I just started this job a few months ago, but I'm loving it, despite all the small frustrations of working on ancient equipment. I came here as a child and did one of the tours. I loved it so much, I jumped at the chance to come back after finishing my studies in energy science. I know it may sound unusual, but I knew what I was getting into with Titan's harsh surface. The challenge is actually one of the things that attracted me to the job. No, New Atlantis, born and raised. It's okay though. I've always liked this quaint little moon. Not that it's actually that little as far as moons go. The people here were a little wary of someone coming in from the outside, but once I changed my name in accordance with their local customs, it went a long way to build trust. And that was fine by me. I feel proud, taking on the name of the Earth City my family came from many, many years ago.
Saint additions, alright.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help. So I really want to impress everyone and show them I can handle this. But the power equipment is ancient and in need of replacement, if I'm being honest. We just don't have the money in the budget right now to do it. The previous technician was adamant that it was better to repair than replace. So he never submitted any replacement plans for budget considerations. We have to wait for next year. I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do?
Can we handle the cold there though?
I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
Si so che say. No plans for Saturday. Time to game. Yeah, that sounds sad.
I love you
How
guys.
can you even live now with no plans for Saturday? That should be it. Come back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Doing good, man. Doing good indeed. Hope you're well too. Hope you're well too. Turbines continue to ice up with the originals, and this being New Homestead and all. Seems fitting to keep them that way. Recommendation is to keep administering repairs, replacing them while sensible is both costly and diminishes the classic appeal of the new homestead. As such, I will decline sending a proposal to the appropriate parties at the UC Energy Department.
How's it going out there with the ice?
Well, let's keep the shit equipment because it's authentic. Interesting.
Careful. There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
Heads up if you're planning on going in chunks. Luther's been bothering anyone with a ship for help.
Let's see. Let's see if he has some traders around.
Would be nice to get off world sometime.
What you planning to game, though, Sock? What's the plan?
Do you come from one of those planets with beautiful skies and fresh air? My, how I'd love to visit one day.
I always wonder what it's like where other people come from.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
You all can travel the stars, but someone's got to respect and preserve the old soul traditions.
Them old traditions, eh?
Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist or have you just moved to New Homestead?
Ah, si so che sì.
Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like?
Skyscrapers, beautiful skies, people from all walks of life. I mean, she's getting into this stuff, so...
Oh my, that sounds incredible. Ever since I overheard one of the tourists speaking about it, I've always wanted to go. We hear about it, of course, but we rarely get much exposure to other worlds beyond the people who come from them to visit our little colony. I wonder if I can convince Nathaniel to go on a trip there with me and our daughter. Do you mind if I ask you another question?
Sure.
Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard?
Well, we can't really encounter them. Yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget not all the tourists are as well traveled as I believe they are. Is it okay if I change the subject?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water?
A beautiful plants, sure.
I've read about
I've seen one, I've seen them all. Kind of not that false in this
I've
case.
only ever known Titan, and it's always so cold and drab. I've always dreamed of visiting one to breathe the air, feel the warmth of its sun, but my husband is reluctant to leave our home. Can I ask you something else? Oh, wonderful. Is space travel as exciting as it seems?
Oh, incredible at all 6 should be dangerous.
I've heard stories about pirates and spaceship malfunctions and all sorts of terrible things. I've always wanted to try going into space, but I'm also worried about all those dangers. Maybe people here are right. The dangers here are few, and we know how to take care of them. Space is too unknown. Those are all the questions I have at the moment. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day for me.
Talking to some plants there. Have to try to convince the guy.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
The methane processing
I
doesn't
overheard
sound
you
that
speaking
great.
to my wife Mara, filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home. You got anything to say for yourself? Listen here. Mara's free to make her own decisions. I'm not here to control her if that's what you're insinuating. But that doesn't mean I take kindly to other people manipulating her and telling her the other worlds are full of sunshine and rainbows. We live a simple traditional life here, and it's important to the community that we maintain that. Do you understand? Traditions like the way we tend this farm, strong family ties, early colonial life. We do it all with the bare minimum technologies to survive. Everything else is hard work done by humans. It's good for humanity's soul. People rely on technology too much. We need to remember how to perform the basics to survive in case we ever find ourselves without said technology. We need to remember where we came from, Earth, this system, lest we forget and repeat the same mistakes as before. We're one of the last colonies charged with that preservation. That's why it's important.
Should explore the universe freely.
We're going to have to agree to disagree then. I only ask that you respect our wishes.
Sure. You do that. A longsword considered the weeba. Why would it be? There's some stories there, dude kinda has a little bit of a point there, but shouldn't limit yourself to one planet anyway. You can do your traditional stuff in other places too.
It's been a while since I last visited. Nice to see this place.
That was supposed to bother us about the ship though.
Did you see those wind turbines out there? Wow.
Welcome to Chunks.
Hey, welcome back. Can I get you something else?
No, thanks. I just had a question about the,
I still can't believe people actually live like this.
Do people on other worlds really eat this stuff? I mean, I'm no stranger to processed protein, but this is... Well, it's like eating the packaging the protein comes in. I don't see what the appeal is.
Chunks in for everyone, I guess. But I'll tell you, this is the most popular food in the settled system. They must be doing something right.
Maybe it's just me then. Oh well. More for everyone else.
I got all that natural food here.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
Things have never been better since this Chunks opened up. Makes me feel like we're actually part of the UC.
I see you, Bob, I see. Then Lords of the Fallen, nice, nice. Multiplayer breaks often. It's actually weird. It worked really good for me. There was like one time when it was laggy. And that actually was when someone invaded me and then someone tried to join to help me sorta or something. That's when it got kinda laggy.
I'm gonna use our discount to get a bunch of different chunks and mix them all up. Try some new flavor profiles, as they say in biz.
What biz? What are you talking about?
You know, the foodie biz. Chefs and all that. It's a thing we do.
We get cases of refrigerated chunks and we just heat them up. We don't, like, make anything. You are really into chunks, huh?
Yeah, it's the greatest. Can't believe you're so down on it. We have the best job on tight.
Whatever. I'm just doing this job to help my family pay the bills and save up so I can pay for my education. And I am out of here.
Hello there. Welcome.
Get disconnected often, I see.
We've got all your chunks' favorites. Well, almost all of them. Sadly, we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great chunks food you know and love. So,
Disconnected, oh, like right on the when you invade, or maybe someone is pulling the plug there or something, you know.
Well, people gotta eat, you know. But seriously, I think we're just starting to get with the times a little. And I can't think of a better restaurant than Chunks to usher that in. I think corporate just saw New Homestead as an untapped market. I mean, the locals may not eat it, but the tourists love having a taste of home.
Hey, Roman.
You know I do. And what's not to love? It's delicious, nutritious, easy, fast, inexpensive. It sure makes my hungry belly sing for joy. Here, my wife thinks I eat too much chunks food, but I just can't help myself. It's so good. Oh, you had to go and ask the hard questions, huh? How can I pick just one? There's chicken chunks, beef chunks, potato chunks, cheesesteak chunks, cheesecake chunks. You know what? I'm gonna cheat if you don't mind, and just say I love them all equally. If I'm completely honest, it is. The people are always saying how this chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
Sure.
You bet it is. You may not hear people talk about it, but trust me, it's the secret ingredient. It's like the glue that holds it all together. I mean, not literally. I'm not saying it's glue or that our food falls apart. It's delightful. Tangy, savory, it's a little sweet, but not too sweet. And I've noticed that once people find out we don't have it, sometimes they don't return. It's the reason business isn't as good as other chunks. For real, good question. They haven't said, but I think it has something to do with them prioritizing other chunks over mine. I guess it's made at a different facility than our other food, and they don't even want to pay the shipping cost to ship from another store to ours. Yeah, sometimes I get lucky and a cargo hauler passes through with a route that takes them near other chunks and back again, but there's no guarantee.
Sure.
For real? You do that. You're not pulling my leg.
It's gonna be fine, I think, Roman. Should be all good, huh?
Oh, yeah, right. I actually just got a message back from another chunks before you got here, and they got a case ready to go for me. Just tell them you're there to pick it up for me, and it should be good to go. Thanks.
And where that one is. A neon, alright. We'll see about that.
Did you know the museum here is full of old Earth artifacts? Cool, huh?
To lay eyes on the Earth just once.
These colonies are not small.
A lot smaller than I thought.
So cold here. I guess I should have expected that.
And they're just like laying down here. Alright. I guess.
Hello there. Are you here to peruse our little museum exhibit?
Not yet.
Please do. Our collection of unique Earth antiquities is the best in the settled systems, if I say so myself. If you have any questions about the exhibit or New Homestead, I'm happy to answer as best as I can.
Alright. That I already heard about, I guess.
When our early colonists learned of Earth's demise, they decided to take on the names of their cities of origin as a way to remember their heritage. Now, some may have been lost in translation over the years, and some may have taken it more seriously than others, but the names are mostly accurate. For instance, my family comes from the city of Lyon, in a country that was called France.
Nicey, nice.
It's an interesting story. New Homestead began as a scientific research base called the Titan Astrobase, back when space travel was in its infancy. The hope was that humanity would be able to discover simple alien life here given the moon's composition and water supply. When that ultimately failed, it was repurposed as a colony research base where scientists and engineers studied how to build colonies on inhospitable worlds. Then, finally, when gravity drives were commonplace and we started finding Earth-like planets, New Homestead was born as a living history community to preserve that past.
See what I say? Yeah, I mean, the PC is better, that's for sure. If you don't need the mobility of the laptop, then yeah, just get the PC. For the head there.
I am Maurice Leon, and I am the community elder. As the oldest living citizen at 96,
No, you don't look 96, that's for sure.
Earth history alive. I tell stories to the young people and the visitors from other worlds. Although my memory isn't what it used to be, I try my best to get the stories right.
Don't look that old, brother.
Sorry. Sure, I'd love to. There was once a war, so big that they say all of the world was involved. This was actually the second time it happened. They fought because a terrible man named Hitler rose to power and slaughtered many innocents. Millions were lost. Even the colony war pales in comparison. Why,
And more
certainly.
stories?
It's what I do. There was a time when huge monstrosities called dinosaurs ruled over Earth.
Chair I'm sitting on is a football. There is no chair. I wish there would be one, but there is none.
Larger life forms you might see elsewhere in the settled systems. Their reign ended when I can never remember if it was a comet, an asteroid, or a meteor that hit the Earth. Whatever it was, it nearly wiped out most of the life at that time.
Geek, geek. Hello.
Let me think of a good one.
Good boy, be
A
Steve, might be.
long time ago, thousands of years, humans built a wall so large it spanned the northern length of one of Earth's largest empires, China. They called it the Great Wall of China, and it was meant to keep out invading hordes. If I recall correctly, it didn't always work as well as they had hoped.
Sure didn't.
I'll have to look it up again. Memory's not what it once was.
Let's go into Excel. Good morning.
Of course, certainly. We have several items in our
But yeah, that's the
collection that
football.
we rotate
That's why I'm
in
PP
and
hopping
out
on
over
it.
time, but they all originate from the same place, Earth. We have everything from toys to antique technology to sports memorabilia. We even used to have an old Earth vehicle.
The chair you can fall off at any time. It would be kind of tricky to fall off that one, to be honest.
Most of our collection
You'd need
was
to
done
try
by
to
fellow
fall off this
Earth
one.
enthusiasts and historians who felt it belonged close to the homeland here in the Soul
I would say quite stable. It's quite stable.
Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead.
Word of advice, steer clear of
Where is the storm? Let's see.
Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay, I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you.
Sure.
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer. I love them. Most of us in New Homestead appreciate what tourism does for our economic livelihood, so we go out of our way to make guests feel welcome. Some are indifferent about it, while a few others, I won't name names, are downright resentful of all the tourists and would prefer to be left alone. But that being said, I believe our generally friendly demeanor is a large part of what drives people to keep coming back.
I see him. Souvenirs, eh?
We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the New Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic. Only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it.
The life history, alright, sure.
Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale.
The pregnant penguin? No, dude. You're opening the Pandora's box.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You talking to a geek, man. Hey, Lydia.
I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Hello?
The brown horsen.
I could really go for some of Anya's cooking over at the Brown Horse.
Not even the mine. Alright, let's go get the ice stuff. Classic clueless moment, yeah. Can say so. See if you can do it. Could be a little too cold though. Guess I've seen colder though. Sten, that doesn't sound like ice there. Thanks, let's show me this one probably. Not exactly the ice. Some lady here too somewhere. Apparently. The golfer places? There are some, yeah. There are some. It's also kind of like nighttime right now, I guess. But yeah, there are some colorful ones. Some planets. Some environments, I guess, too. dog's going ham. The Giga Barken. Where's that lead you showing? Don't see it. Should be the lead again, but clearly isn't. It's the ice. What was there? Oh, just light. Go like high enough with the low gravity here. Guess you kinda can. Let's get in the atmosphere. Well, there is no atmosphere. Should make it easier then. We go into space. See what they say. That's some dink fix then. Still going for now. Probably can do it better with that. With one more point and one boost. And maybe a better boost still. Here, the backpack battle's so popular. Wait, who? That's a mobile game? Alright. So there's some IRL stuff like in school. The roguelike with the backpack management, that one? That was backpack battles? Oh, I see. The backpack managing PvP? Oh, there's PvP. I thought that was like kinda like more PvE stuff there. Like the regular roguelike or something. Keep the momentum. This is the very the seasons and stuff. Microtransactions, I assume too. Get into space. And we still keep going. wonder where's the limit actually. I better need a spaceship. Downloading screens yet too. Pug. Let's see, Steve, I see. How's their PvP though? Hey Andor. Hello. I've removed the gun. Would be a bit better. Sprinting and stuff is better that way. It's flat. Confirmed. So I travel between planets, yeah. Just want to see the limit here. See, I was too excited. Too excited there. Ah, I see, Steve. Alright. It's a bit longer, and we get to the other planet, yeah. The power of jetpack. I see, Steve, I see. Multi-dollar always online games, yeah. How far can we get there? Wait, start Modern Warfare 2 through BattleNet to start Modern Warfare 3? Wait, how does that work? What's that? That sounds weird, huh? I think it's gonna be going up all the way. And nothing really actually gonna happen. Till we get like some wall probably to hit. The game start button in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. What is that? What is that? Closest to start the later one, alright. What if you don't own one, but you got another one? What then? They need to get them all. To actually make it work. That's easy, alright. The HQ. getting like a little more tricky to get higher here. What am I doing? I mean, it's an interesting question. Got the wall, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the wall. Like it doesn't go higher than that. Or somehow it's now not going more. Yeah, this thing doesn't change anymore, so I guess we found it. Yeah, above 844. Actually, 845, huh? Seems like it's just kind of getting like a little trickier to get higher than that. You can go higher. The gravity hits differently at this height, I guess. So now it's harder to overcome that. If we get photo mode here. Air isn't supposed to get thicker there, yeah. Just helps you like this. Nice. Where do you come? There we are. The super jumper, man. And there he is. I actually did go to space in the end. 16 times detail there, yeah. Can we go higher with this though? That we can though. This camera goes higher. Toggle menu, okay. Wait, how do we switch this? Okay, player. Can switch the pose in the flight, I guess there. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. The selfie cam. Fine. Back we go. Poof. I'm gonna stop a little. Not to load, eh? Alright, back we go then. Fine. That'll be quite a nice feeling, probably, to fly like that. Set their comfort wear. Never need that. But this. Who that be? Toxic gas. Should be from something here, I feel. Some resource, I guess not. Guess not. The ore, yeah, I'm not sure why it shows as the ore. It's supposed to be ice there. But it shows different other materials here. I guess maybe because you don't mine ice, they just use some other ore or something. And then you kind of, you know, mine it and it gets removed. So you don't need like different mechanic for this quest or something, I guess, maybe. The World of Warcraft expansion already. The thing is, like, like, the World of Warcraft is literally like the FOMO tax, like the Giga FOMO tax, because yeah, like all the content, like all the end game will be like unlocked later anyway for everyone. And getting like to max level and everything also probably is not gonna take long. But that will be kind of bad for everyone who's doing, you know, like the race to world first and everything, right? It's bad for, like as usual, you know, people who want to do some content creation. Those who don't get hooked up with the keys, which in case of Blizzard, I think is like very, very select few getting hooked up with the keys. So everyone else in the category, even kind of like prominent content creators in the category, probably will need to buy it anyway. So, you know, it's just literally like extra money. Extra money milk there. Not the same as single player game. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Pay extra to play early? Yeah, I really dislike that too. Like, if I would be like just a regular, you know, kind of like player, I wouldn't really care too much. Like, nowadays, you know, it's still better to wait for some sales because games are fucking broken. Games are fucking expensive. But as a content creator, it does make you mad. If you don't get that early access from devs, then, you know, and you want to play that stuff, and quite often you kind of need to actually pay it and everything.
I'm really glad you're helping us out. Careful not to damage the equipment with the cutter while you're working.
Good.
Right. I just saw the readings and everything looks good. Thanks. I hope this lasts a little longer than last
Could be
time.
safe, could be, $90, yeah. Tuesday, yeah, the investment. Can you buy the actually early access with the tokens actually? Or is the pre-order only with real currency? Because yeah, for the grinders, that actually sounds like a plan. You buy the Dank edition with tokens early, spend it farming, and then you kind of like, you know, overtaking the market quick. Oh, you can buy the expansion, alright. Well, I mean, for someone who's grinding, that might be at least nice. Totally will get the body back. I bet, I bet. All about them players, yeah. Alright, I have some of that. But we need to get some Lunacid today into. Well, let's get that. Let's get that going. So tomorrow probably morning. Ah, yeah, morning. I'm not giving a stream. Yeah, I'm gonna start later tomorrow for our game show. So like around 1 p.m. CET, I guess, 1:30. Start do our game show because my friend is visiting on the way back home now from his vacation. So his flight is like around 3 p.m. and needs to be there like a couple of hours before that. So we want to like, you know, to hang out before until then because he's gonna arrive like today very late. So we're not gonna really have time today. So I'm gonna do on the game show tomorrow, on the news tomorrow. And that means Starfield on Monday. Monday gonna be a full day of Starfield. RPG Monday as usual.